up, guys? Today I'm going to be answering your questions that I asked you to leave for me in my natural hair Q&A. The best way to retain length is use protective styles. As you can see, my hair is in a protective style. I have a little pompadour and a bun. My ends are tucked away. The ends of your hair are the weakest and the oldest part of your hair, so therefore you want to protect them. If you allow your hair to get dry, especially at the ends, they will start to break off, and then the breakage will gradually go up into the root, leaving you with no hair. So it's very important to protect those ends. You can always use your natural hair, such as what I did here, or install extensions such as box braids, crochet braids, faux locks, you know, the list goes on and on. The second way that I think that you can retain length in your hair is to develop and follow a simple yet effective natural hair regimen. I have a few videos on how to create a natural hair regimen, so please check those out. I believe that a natural hair regimen will benefit you if you're lost in your natural hair care, and it'll also help you to maintain a schedule, become more familiar with your new natural hair texture, and when you're caring for your hair and you're dedicating time to your hair, you will retain the length. I know that you're worried about your wash days. I'm gonna be honest, when wash day come around, I'm like, oh gosh, I gotta wash my hair. Or I'm announcing to people, I gotta wash my hair. Is that serious? But there are ways that you can make your wash day go easier. One way to look at it is if you can do it by steps, meaning if you do a pre-poo or hot oil treatment, do that at a certain time of day, and then come back and do the next step in your wash day routine. The biggest help in making my wash day go faster is to do my wash days when my hair is detangled ahead of time. So for me, I do the pre-poo treatments. I simply spray my hair with water and then I apply my coconut oil. That way my hair is already softened, it's already conditioned in a way, and then I go in and I detangle my hair. That is what helps me to be fast when I'm washing my hair. Trust me, try that out. If you want a tutorial on that, let me know and I'll show you how I do it. Yes, I do co-wash. I used to co-wash maybe one to twice a week, but now, being real with you, I do it as needed. If I see that my hair is a little bit dry mid-week, then I'm gonna co-wash if I need to. If I don't need it, if my hair is already moisturized, then I won't do it. I do recommend it if you find that your natural hair is very dry, you find that your scalp is really dry and it needs to be clear of any buildup, any dandruff, then go for it. I have a demo on that as well, and I do recommend the As I Am Coconut Co-Wash for your co-washes. I do my wash days every week. If not, it'll be 2 weeks, but my hair tells me that I have to wash my hair in a week's time span, so once a week is my wash days. Honestly, I don't really have a nighttime routine. If my hair's in the style like this, that is where my hair is put away, all I would do is apply my do-rag or a silk hair bonnet and go to sleep. But if I have my hair in a style where I have these curls and such like that, then I would try to maintain the curls, obviously, and I'll tie up my curls in a little pineapple and I'll put my bonnet on. But nighttime routine, I don't really have that. If I need to, since my hair is mostly dry, mainly in my scalp, then I will go in every other night if necessary with my new dry scalp oil mixture that I created, and it really helps my hair. This would be like a nightly thing if I need it. And if my hair is dry, then I will spray my hair down to make it a little bit damp and apply a moisturizer of choice and go over that with an oil. Well, naturally we have dry hair. Natural hair is going to look dry, it's going to feel dry, but there are ways to help keep that moisture in. I think a good way to go about how to find out about your moisture is doing a porosity test. The porosity test is a test that you would do to find out if you have high porosity, low porosity, or medium porosity. And basically with that, it helps you to recognize how your hair is able to hold on to moisture. So I am a low porosity girl, low po girl, and for me that means that I need to make sure that I'm able to lock in the moisture because my hair can get dry really quickly. But once it is moisturized, it does last a while. And also you want to look at the types of products that you're using. Maybe certain products don't agree with your hair. It may take out the moisture out of your hair. So definitely look for products that will be very moisturizing. Any products that have water as the #1 ingredient is very good to have because water is the best moisturizer for our natural hair. You also want to go about increasing the moisture. So if you know that your hair is dry, when you want to take the time out, go through the moisturizing process. You're going to have to find a good cream, a good leave-in conditioner, keep that moisture in place. Well, my number one favorite natural hair product line is Shea Moisture. So when I first big chopped, that was the first product line that I ever purchased, and I use it to this day. I would recommend using the line, the coconut and hibiscus line. This line was my first one ever. I really love the smoothie. That one was a great moisturizer for my hair, and I recommend using that as needed. Like I said, if your hair is dry, then you want to use the moisturizer that you know will work for your hair. And I feel like the best time to moisturize your hair is at nighttime, because everything works better at night. Your skin rejuvenates at night, and also your hair will start activating its growth cells at night. When you wake up in the morning, your hair will be moisturized. So it makes more sense to me. This goes back to my Shea Moisture. I will always recommend Shea Moisture because it does a great job for me. That's my number one go-to. But I would say any water-based product will be a great product to use. So many products out there that you'd have to really go out there and try it. Yes, I have. I've done the greenhouse effect when I was transitioning. Actually, I've done the greenhouse effect about 2 times. When I was first introduced to learning more about my hair, when I was on my healthy hair journey, I was relaxed at the time, and I used it to, you know, help my hair grow. What that is what you're going to be doing with the greenhouse effect is you're trying to trap in more moisture into your hair strands. I have not done it to my hair while natural. I'm thinking about revisiting it because it was very beneficial for my hair. So if you'd like to see a tutorial on that, then let me know. That'll be a good way for anybody who has really, really dry hair to trap in that moisture. Now, let me tell you, immediately when some people see my hair, they're like, your hair is dry. That's number one. Number two, they automatically think that my hair is hard. But a good way to make sure that your hair is not hard is to moisturize it. I have a way that I've used on my family members who complain about the same thing, that their hair is too dry. What I like to do is I dampen the hair first with water, and then I apply an oil of choice. I like to use coconut oil, so I use that. Allow the coconut oil to sit on your hair for about 5 minutes. Then I go in with the Y2 comb and I detangle the hair, and voila, the hair is nicely detangled and softened. That is my way to soften my hair, and it works for myself, works for my family members. So if you want to try that out, I would suggest that. I'm not going to come on here and say, go natural, do your thing, be yourself, do the natural thing. Because honestly, to most people, they may be like, going natural, it ain't for everybody. And you're right, going natural is not for everybody. Being a natural myself has its ups and downs, and sometimes I'm like, ugh, I have too much hair on my head, I'm tired. But at the end of the day, it's your personal choice. If you're natural right now and you're thinking about returning to relaxers, well, all you gotta do is think about it. Why did you return to natural in the first place? Was it that the perms were too harsh on your hair? Or was it that it was more convenient and you just wanted to do it? It's up to you. I think a way to make yourself not want a perm is to change up your hairstyle. Different protective styles, box braids, and a galise twist. Change it up. If you're ever feeling like you want a relaxer, do you. If you want to, that's all you. I'm not gonna sit here and say you gotta do your thing, because it's like, who am I to tell you what to do? If it's convenient for you to have your hair straightened, then go for it. If you want to have your natural hair with curls, with your hair big, then that's perfectly fine too. But when I feel frustrated with my hair, I definitely go into protective styling and I leave my hair alone. And it's the best thing that I could do when I'm feeling like that. But I wouldn't go back to perms, because perms didn't do me that great. So me and perms, Now that's a popular question that I've gotten, and I have 3 videos showing how to do a trim, and one in particular that I shared the signs that you need to know when you need a trim. But to quickly go over that, when you need a trim, you'll see that your ends are feeling really dry and brittle. You'll notice that your hairstyles do not come out nice. You'll notice that your ends of your hair is really, you can hear it. Your fingers against, you can hear the texture change, and there's more. So please check out that playlist I'll leave right there so you can see more signs. Natural hair is more dry than other ethnicities. Natural hair is more dry because when you apply the moisture, it's going to take a longer time for the moisture to travel down all the coils and kinks. As you can see here, the moisture that you put in it does not really last that long, whereas if your hair is straight like this, the moisture will be applied right away. So that's why I feel like natural hair is more drier. And if you know of any more reasons why, then share it down below in the comment section. So being that natural hair is more dry, it's very important that you keep your hair moisturized at all times. When you see that your hair is dry, moisturize it, even if you have to apply water, or you can apply a mixture of leave-in conditioner with an oil and water, and there you go. As your hair is dry, spritz that bad boy on and your hair is good to go. Some stretch hairstyles are braid outs, 2-strand twists, flat twist out, flexi rod sets are a great way to stretch out your hair, curl former sets. Any style that you're putting in your hair that is going to elongate your hair is considered a stretch style. Yeah, I think those are some. If you know more, then you know what to do. Leave them down below. Well, in order to know if your hair likes a product, you have to go out there and try different products. You want to also pay attention to the product ingredients to see what's in them. And once you realize what is considered a good ingredient or not, then you'll see whether that would work fine for you. Just because most of us say that you shouldn't use silicones doesn't mean that they're bad. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't be using them. It's all based on how your hair reacts to them. So you definitely want to figure out what product line you want to go and try out. I'm not saying be a product junkie. No, no, no. Just go out there and see if you can find a product and try it out. A good way to try it out is to find some friends that have products and maybe they didn't like a product, and ask them if you'd like to trade products. You can easily do that and figure it out that way. But a good way to know that your hair likes a product is to see how your hair reacts to it. If you apply a product and your hair is left soft and is left well moisturized for a couple of days, that's a good indicator that your hair loves the product. But my hair doesn't like a product, my hair does not react well. It's either too stiff, too hard, and it's very dry. That's how I know when my hair doesn't like a product. Or maybe my hair flakes up. Yes, I have colored my hair. When I was relaxed, I colored my hair a honey blonde color. And I colored my hair red, and of course I colored my hair black. Right now my hair is black, but it's not jet black. In natural lighting it looks kind of like just like an off black color. Would go in with a jet black hair dye, and that's how I maintain my color. I would definitely love to try more colors, but I don't know if I'm ready for all of that. But when I colored my hair back then, I was going to a hair salon regularly and my hair was fine. I didn't have breakage, didn't have dryness. So colored hair means you have to do more with the moisture regimen. So yeah, I'm not ready for that yet. I use oils in my hair as needed. I naturally have a drier scalp, dandruff, whatever you want to call it, and I do go in with my oil mix and I go into my hair as needed. So if my hair is dry, I'll apply the oil and massage it in place. Maybe I would say on average every 2 days or so I would apply the oil. Don't really want to apply too much oil to your hair because it can clog up. Hair produces natural oil, so you wouldn't want to overproduce the oils. You apply more oils when your hair is already oily, it'll cause drier scalp. So you want to have some space in between applying the oils. So if you have dry scalp, I would say every other day or every few days to use an oil. My best suggestion to you is to have your hair in stretch styles. Like I mentioned before, flexi rod sets, braid outs, curl former sets, straw sets, anything that's going to elongate your hair without heat, of course, because you want to go the healthy way. Naturally, our hair is very tightly coiled, and when it's tightly coiled on itself, it causes tangles. But when it's stretched out like this, there's no room for tangles. You feel me? So I feel like if you have your hair in constant wash and goes, and you have your hair in curls and you never really separate them, it's going to tangle upon itself. So those were the questions I received for my first natural hair Q&A. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any additional tips or any answers to the questions that I've answered, please share your tips below, because I know that you can help somebody out there, and I'll be grateful to know too. If you would like another video, leave some questions down below and hashtag natural hair Q&A so that I know, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Stay blessed.